Alright people, well, here's a little update on the Turbo 400 build. Well, as you can see, I no longer have the intercooler, the transmission cooler on the front of the intercooler. I don't know if that was causing the issue, really, or what was causing the issue, but the Turbo 400 was kind of puking fluid out of the vent tube, which people are telling me is actually kind of normal. But as you can tell, that's a 4-inch intercooler. Plus you got probably another 4 inches between the AC condenser and the radiator till it gets to the fan. And I had the transmission cooler sitting in front of the, front of the intercooler. So therefore, I was about a good 8 to 9 inches away from the fan. So I kind of took it and I put it in between the AC condenser and the radiator, where it'd be sitting right in front of the fan. And that'll give it a whole lot more cooling capability. And I also hooked up the MSD 2-step, which is not quite working like I wanted to. We'll go back and we'll figure that out a little bit as it comes to it. Raise this thing up a little bit. I also went in and put a transmission catch can on it, just for safety purposes. Not only mine, but other people at the track. It's a little bit cleaner in here, but it's still a mess. I've been down here working. Get this lifted up. And as you can tell, as you can see right there, hold on, let me get a light up here. I got an ATI catch can, transmission catch can, and put on it. Which I got a little bit of fluid on it, but I made a little spill when I was putting transmission fluid back in it, but I'll get that cleaned back up. But anyhow, you can see where I put it's an ATI catch can, Turbo 400 catch can, which I didn't use the line that came with. I just put a little elbow in it right here. Well, I gotta get that fluid off there. And I run me a piece of fuel line, and I went around, and it's going all the way up there. Right, you can't see it, but it goes up there to the top, up there to the vent tube. And we're gonna see does that make a difference. But I also put I tapped into my pan right here, and I'm putting me a temperature gauge on the transmission pan. I think that's kind of a necessity, so I went ahead and done that. But we'll give it another check and see what it does. Hopefully this week sometime. The whole brakes. But anyhow, while I'm at it, I need to go in there and kind of straighten that intercooler up a little bit, because it kind of got a little bit of an angle to it. I need to pick it back up on the driver's side right there. But anyhow, that's the progress so far. I just get tired of it puking out of the top, which could most likely be from being a little bit over full. But I know a stock pan, it'll hold, it's got a 6-quart pan on a stock pan, which in reality it don't hold but about 4 quarts. And this is an 8-quart pan, which is probably gonna hold about 6 quarts, I'm guessing, after I got to do a little bit of research. But I guess I'm just gonna fill it up to the stick, on the stick, and let it puke till it stops. And as long as I see it on the pan, and if it quits puking fluid, then I know I'm good. But I went ahead and put the catch can on there, because if you're on the trans brake very long, As anybody knows, it'll cause heat. And if it causes heat, it'll cause it to puke out the top of it. But we still got to go back. We're going to pull all these factory fuel lines and all out and get rid of all that mess. You know, it is, any weight you save will help you later on. See if we can pull that big old canister off there, which it probably don't weigh much of nothing nohow. But oh well, more to come. Y'all have a blessed day. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe. Y'all know the routine. And I appreciate y'all checking it out. Y'all have a good day. God bless.